Should the European brands be worried? There's a new super luxury large SUV coming down under, and it's called the Zeekr 9X, and it's massive and insanely luxurious. Let's check it out. So we're at the 2026 Auto China, aka the Beijing Motor Show, and I don't know how, but somehow I'm inside this cordoned off Zeekr area here. Everyone's stuck outside there. Sort of got it to myself. So yeah, what do you think of the design first? It's big, blocky and bold. It's clear they want to target vehicles like the Range Rover, the Mercedes-Benz GLS and BMW X7. Have a look at these wheels. These are just, they're off the scale. 22 inch. Probably actually not too hard to clean. Shod with Michelin Pilot Sports as well. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Some of the features on the exterior include more cameras than an iPhone 17 or whatever the heck they're up to. Fold out side steps so you can get in and out a little easier. And yeah, this thing is just big. And here it is in black. The black pack. I actually quite like it in black. It looks very, very menacing. Yeah, so the 9X is taking pride of place on the Zeekr stand at the world's biggest motor show, Auto China, Beijing 2026. So this big Bertha is likely to make vehicles like the Denza B8 quake in their boots, and it's emblematic of what we're seeing in the Aussie market now. We are seeing the Chinese brands throw everything at the Australian market. They want to see what lands, but I think they've also, Zeekr especially, does have a bit of a plan. They're sort of ratcheting up. And interestingly, this one will be here they're either saying late 2026 this year or early 2027. And it will not be sold for less than six figures. This is going to be about $120,000 when it rolls in to Aussie dealerships. Expensive. The interior is just ridiculous. So this is a 7-seater, but even these front seats here, there is a lot going on for these captain's chairs. You've got a little fridge here. All the systems look and feel absolutely incredible. There's a screen up here as well. You've got the fold-out tables here. This is just fantastic. It is full on. Can we push a button here? No. That looks like it folds down. There's just a lot going on, a lot of tech. They've thrown absolutely everything at this vehicle. And check it out, it's a 7-seater as well. That is a huge boot. And look at that, little sunscreen at the back, sunroof at the back, a middle one and a front one. 3 sunroofs, just cause. The level of luxury in this car is very, very full on. It does feel, I mean, it's not Rolls-Royce level, it's not Bentley level, but they are pushing for that. And, you know, for what it's going to cost, I think it's going to be pretty good value. Now, check this out too. Look at this door. Thank you. Automatic, beautiful. So the new Zeekr 9X is a luxurious 6-seat, 3-row plug-in hybrid SUV, and it's got a very high-tech cabin. 22-point massage for both front and middle row seats. The second row captain's chairs can also swivel 180 degrees. Very nice. Makes getting in and out just a little easier. Oh, and how's that speaker system? 3,868 watts of peak power. That's almost 4 kilowatts of audio power with 8 seat shakers and 40 independent tuning channels. Have a look at this. It's got a split tailgate boot as well. It's absolutely huge. Pop. Look at that. Not too shabby at all. So this is a vehicle previously reserved for the Chinese domestic market, but obviously things are heating up in the local Aussie market and brands are starting to have to push up, and they are taking a larger chunk of the Aussie market as well. I think in the last few months, we've seen Chinese manufactured vehicles overtake those of Japanese to become the #1 place of manufacturer for Aussie cars in Australia. Although that probably will come back once the RAV4 starts rolling. That thing is going to sell big numbers. This is not just another EV either. This is a hybrid powerhouse. It uses 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and the 900-volt triple motor setup. So 1 at the front, 2 at the rear, to deliver a massive output of 1,030 kilowatts, almost 1,400 horsepower. So 0 to 100 is claimed to be 3.1 seconds. So there's obviously a bunch of different trim levels. You can get the crazy triple motor one that goes completely bananas and will fry those 22-inch rims pretty quickly. Or there'll be lesser versions that aren't quite as intense. And it'll be interesting to see where they put the pricing for this vehicle as well. I'm not sure where it's going to go. Like, could go 150K, who's to say? Certainly the upper echelon versions will get pretty exy. Could even go to 200K. It comes with everything. So the 9X is pretty heavy. It's going to be over 3 tons, and EV only range will be about 300 kilometers on the CLTC. So in WLTP, which is the measuring system, we use probably 250 kilometers with each charge. So the 9X features dual chamber air suspension paired with dual valve continuous damping control, which in theory should make it super duper smooth over pretty much any surface. It's also got a 48 volt active anti-roll bar system that can lift 80 millimeters in 0.2 seconds to suppress body roll. Sounds pretty cool. It's also got active rear wheel steering to make it easier to park. It's got a smaller turning circle and also a bit better around the bends. Super SUVs are here, and the SUV landscape is changing rapidly with the arrival of these relatively high value vehicles. It is very, very interesting what's happening. I want to know what you guys think. Is this just some crazy hero model, halo model to sit at the top of the range, sit pretty in dealerships, get people to come in and have a bit of a muck around? Or will people actually buy this car? Will they come out of their Range Rovers, Mercedes, and get involved in this? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.